DFM, they've shown this.
They need to change the stuff up.
Pearl, and it hasn't been bad, right? It has not been bad.
I don't even think it's down to the comps. I don't think it's down to the it's literally just down to, in my opinion, it's down to what I'm saying. I really strongly believe that. I think a change of teams would be good, like a change of some of the actual players, right? I think that would obviously help. I think they need an IGL, but in terms of what they got right now, they can win a lot of games. But with their approach, they can't. Okay, DFM on attack, RRQ on defense. They always default towards middle. I mean, you'll look at it like chat. Go to the BBL games. Go to the BBL games. Go to the Heretics games. When they don't have any ults, they will always XX from the top of the site. When they do have ults, they'll try and XX from the site itself. So all you have to do is just hold heavy onto the heavens. Every single game, BBL, Heretics, Liquid, didn't change it up. That's the most simple game plan I've ever seen. You expect that to work second or third time rounds? Not a chance, dude.
Keep in mind that nobody.
Okay, nice flash. This actually hits one. So this little fake at the moment is going to work great. We have a heavy stack over towards B. This is doing really good.
Yeah, so we do see the nano swarms popping up, just trying to get whatever damage
they're just blocking pure vision. It's literally it's just a wall for just this one strat. They literally wanted this flash to go out to hit one, and then they're gonna lurk with it.
Nicely done there by Flip with
Damn,
the double kill.
Their frenzies. Their frenzies on the pistol under defense are just getting so much. Holy hell. It's nicely done. Can they buy enough time for the Viper to come in? Not looking like it.
Can he get here in time? I don't think so, because it's
I don't
actually
think so
planted
either.
over for Secret.
Oh, insane pop flash, but
nicely handled from RRQ as well. Just heavy, fast retake. The flash did hit. They were all in this position, and just the call was to not deal with this guy. Straight up, overwhelm the site, flood it, and potentially there's a guy coming behind, so they did good here. RRQ look very, like, they look very drilled. They have cool pistols. Like, all three of their pistols have been pretty nice.
Their plan was very good too. You plant Taka J, he's getting pinged by the guiding light. The entry itself was fine, but they had to invest so much, so they had to push out RRQ.
Yeah, so the Viper wall was literally just a one-off, right, for just the pistol. And again, when you're anting teams and you're looking into teams, you have a pistol, you have pretty much the first 3 rounds you put to the side. First 3 rounds are normally always different. Everyone always has like a set game plan for the pistol, and then how I used to do it was, if you lost the pistol, your second round would be the same as if you won the pistol 3rd round, right? So your bonus round or your eco strat are the same. Right, so then it's less for the team to remember. At least that's how I used to handle it when I was like my old team. Just so it was less for them to remember. So when you're looking at that stuff in terms of how they work, those rounds are normally going to be different.
They're going to come right up through the center of middle here.
Oh my god, that's actually going to get damaged.
Control here as EJ and Lemore close that out.
Okay, so how they approached this was heavy buy, lot of rifles on this.
Well, okay, one weapon dropped.
Yeah, that's fine though. Yeah, we can juggle this, make sure that everyone gets the free rifles. It's gonna be a good, bonus for them.
They keep the main force, and Elmimore doing what he can. Right, he throws it in Ezra, he activates it before he swivels, and then backup comes to save the day. They trap everyone in art, and again, a good read from RRQ. DFM, once again, they're playing into RRQ's hand. DFM was a very explosive team last week. They knew how to strike very fast, planting suggest in and getting those entries.
It just seems like RRQ knows how to bob and weave and handle whatever initiation DFM's going to have. Now, that also important advantage round here as you're down 0-2. You're going to have rifles this time around. DFM has to make this work. They've zigged and zagged now. We're going to be pushing through A.
More. Does he go fish for a kill? No, he's only got a sheriff, so he's going to back out.
DFM play really fast.
I mean, I would imagine you back out of here now that you've been spotted.
Even on Haven, they're playing fast.
Oh, he gets the dink. Oh
yeah,
my!
As long as he can stay alive, it's going to be better and better here for RRQ.
He's a crazy guy.
The more kills he can get is great. He is eventually picked off, but it did give his teammates a little bit of time to try to wrap around. DFM down to just 3 players.
They have a lot of good space here. Keep an eye on the
Jet. Ghost.
Yeah, but DFM is trapped.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw 2G buy so much time and get a kill that they are now literally trapped.
They are waiting for it.
Yes, they could try
What's
to
the timing
back
like?
in, but
Damn,
they have
that's
no
unlucky.
info. I mean, that alarm bot. Oh, well. DFM has to back out. You cannot fish for this.
Yeah, a bit paralyzed here.
Holy.
Double
Yeah, you get 3 shots like that. God damn, that's an insane bonus. 4. Dude, 4 alive. None of them took any bullets.
Spreading that needle very nicely.
So 3,000 for all of them. And they got an extra upgrade with one of the guns. Their money is out of control. What the hell is that shot?
Yeah, I just realized in that replay that the first kill from Elmore through the smoke, he just gets a headshot and then he gets 2 more here at the end. So that does help.
That was a sick round from him. Holy
they were
hell.
set up regardless. And DFM, I mean, in shambles. Let's just say it like it is.
Yeah, this is alarming. Because this does seem to be a foreshadowing of what the rest of this round could look like if they don't manage to pull it back.
So this, obviously, in theory, a round that is meant to go to RRQ's side. So DFM, what do they have to do? Once again, these are the rounds where you got to focus on, okay, can we get the ult orbs? If we can, that's something gained on a round that we're supposed to lose.
Sure.
Oh,
there he is.
Yeah, Xfero just holding the angle.
Just a killer there. And, one step closer to closing this round out here. Again, another budget round for Detonation. They are going to slow creep up towards the middle here.
But I do like what DFM's doing, right? They're kind of poking all sides to see what the setup is, see what the defaults are from RRQ. They're trying to fish out, okay, the alarm bot, it's here, it's over on B Link. Who are they trying to, how do they set up on A? Okay, they're just hanging back because we're on an eco. Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Little there.
There was a little bit of a
It's
scary
okay.
moment there.
How many kills are they going to do? They could actually
nicely.
do, I mean, they can win at the moment. Jet's 25 HP?
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's so on.
Here is Taka J takes CJ out.
And they've picked up weapons. DFM has weapons. This is totally doable.
Oh my god, that was insane. All right, Viper's pit up. Very important that, you could
That's so close to him being able to see the gun barrel.
Burning through this ulti. 10 seconds left and a pretty obvious
Nice
plant
pings.
spot.
Damn.
The spray somehow doesn't connect.
Damn.
He like
That
drew
didn't
an
hit.
outline of it around that with bullets. Oh my god, that was just a crazy close. What a funny moment that spray didn't connect.
Funny somehow got away with it. Okay.
It went like underneath the armpit of Viper and just around the top of the head.
Yeah, her mask is all scratched
That's
up,
right.
but she's like, I'm still not bleeding
Her
yet.
nose is perfectly shaped so that the bullet goes right over it. Anyways, the ideas there, very good. Great execution here from RRQ. And we're starting to get that sensation of snowballing. But remember, if you're down 0-4, the 5th round is usually a moment where you can come back with some kind of an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, here are the big questions, right? You have to be prepared that EJ at some point is going to buy that operator. Now, that really shook you up on Haven if you're Detonation. Now, we do see that operator out, and EJ has the Blade Storm. So this is a round.
Yeah,
where
I
they
watched
could
the
actually still go for a
I
retake
rewatched
on
this
the
bit
other side. So
last night.
RRQ feeling much more comfortable. They even have the lockdown. DFM,
Okay, good damage from them at least.
Yes,
Right,
you have
important
that
round.
Arbor ultimate,
Very, very
but-
important. Let's see if they can suck in the first one, because again, it is the attack side, and they have a comp that in theory is great on attack.
Tight angles, and
That
let's
is
remember,
a
that
devastating
backfired,
kill. Oh my
in
goodness.
the first
Viper
map
down,
on
so they only have
but
Harbor.
Now he's cleaned that up. He gets that first kill. He gets that pick. As DFM are slowly getting dropped off, trying to advance up here into B.
Oh, EJ's going to stick this with
Really?
the Blade Storm?
I feel like this is wild, and I think that, frankly, Waste will suggest
You're
punishes
crazy.
that.
Yeah, I get, again, I mean, it was a nifty idea, but I'll say it for what it is. It's a great idea if you're playing solo queue. Seemed a little risky
it's
here.
great for a highlight reel. Unfortunately, not quite
I mean,
enough.
so he
Lockdown
made
now
the
coming
decision
down as
before the
Spike
ult
takes
came in,
away.
so like it looked way worse than it was, and then he kind of just stuck to it. And then it could have been, honestly, if he got the kills.
Oh, and he does!
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Well, the dream scenario. He
Okay,
peeks
well, they
out
were
at
not
the
expecting him to just be
literal
tanking
last
this.
second because he was trapped anyway to that lockdown,
Okay.
so their only way out was for him to get kills.
So crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, now this a lot of this falls back on the operator opening, which was great by the way.
I mean, he had knives and he had shorty, so he had two things where he could constantly be moving.
Transfer from Zephyr. He actually even swings over to that last kill. He doesn't get it, but he does swing. Just try to get whatever
no one
damage.
go close.
Now,
Okay.
Just touch on EJ's aggression.
At least they're on the board.
The idea is let's buy time.
Let's see how many they can get in a row. To break this economy, need to win 2 more in a row.
Now moving on to this round.
Heavy. Their game plan, and like we saw the game plan on Haven as well, right? Where it was just heavy shutdown of A main. Same thing here, just both stars getting used for this. Both stars, and then they invest another star. So let's find use 3 stars over towards here at the beginning. 2 like fully invested.
So RRQ, if you already kind of lost control of Art at this point, you just check if they push in. And
damn, the timing on that is madness. I literally thought the timing of it was so close, I thought the Killjoy would have seen him.
Figured out what the forces are in A. Seems to be a stack here. Let's move over to B.
Takes the turret away as well. Alarm bot's over towards here. Oh boy, this guy could be everything. Delays coming in. That's a huge kill though. Dodges the alarm bot. You're gonna have to consider this turret just went down. Damn, this guy got so unlucky here.
Well, 2GE does have his ultimate this time.
Harbor up to retake.
Great to push the other team out of the site.
EJ with a great lurk up on top.
There it is. Harbor ultimate is gonna slowly push people out. RQ, they're just hurting DFM out of the site, but Anthem will strong.
Anthem with another kill here. Just Flip remaining 1v1. Flip versus Taka J.
He knows he's following the Seeker. Taka J just trying to buy as much time.
Holy hell, I thought it stunned him.
Oh, Taka J's playing so smart.
His keep away is sick. A jump over, a kill.
Does he?
And a run back over to the spike. Oh,
I think he's gonna be late.
Go.
I think he's late. Flips is trying to stick. No, he's late.
No, he can't do it.
Oh, yeah, she played it really well.
It seemed like he actually hit the defuse button twice there for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, not that would have changed the result.
Yeah, he was just late. So I think he was like, wait, was I late or not? And then he's like, you know what, I was late anyway. Now that I've double tapped it. But
and the keep away there, blinded, but the strafe behind.
I mean, this was it. This kill. Yeah, that was the one.
Overall here, even including map 1, honestly, a really important moment there.
B is great.
DFM really fight back at the same time. RRQ
survived here.
Making DFM work for every single win.
Yeah, I mean, Taka J is the hero there that DFM absolutely needed. Now, no crucial ults on the side of DFM. We've got the Cosmic Divide from RRQ, so they're going to play off of that, right? The goal right now is for Xvero, just don't lose, Flower Shop. Just keep
RRQ being very aggro though, like really aggro. They've given up with the A, heavy pressure, and this time they decide to go middle. But DFM should kind of realize that something's a little bit different on this one.
I mean, they think they're going to get in and get a nice plan.
This is the first time they've taken A for free without seeing any kind of
RRQ has really
stopping power.
Be wide open as the utility is not going to give any real value here.
I've been liking how Reeds has been using a lot of his util. He's making sure that he always picks stuff up, always just plants it behind, and it gives early info. Kind of saved them with the turret the round before on this one. This one with the alarm bot. This just went off. This is a hard round for them to win though. RRQ have so much space.
DFM now trapped!
Oh, Suggest is taken out, and not enough.
Nice run and gun with that one. Dude, he is loving it. He fully just ran, just never stopped moving and got this kill.
RRQ, it seems like as long as they don't overextend, they are solid.
Yeah, we got NA later
today. They can use their utility and actually just take a fight. They do seem to be, honestly, a little bit better than DFM here. And I love what you pointed out earlier, William, the fact that they just left A wide open.
Yeah, I mean, it was all intentional, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just trying to say, here, come on to our silver platter, and then we'll just take the meal for free. And RRQ, a great setup. What I liked even more was they didn't actually just all rotate through a main. They actually go back and take control of Art as well. They basically keep DFM surrounded. Now, DFM makes a good call off of that. They realized this was too free. They use their own reckoning to try to push out, but it just wasn't enough. RRQ, once again, positions already taken, and this has been the story even from map 1 on Haven Tasteless. We're seeing RRQ continue to be one step ahead of DFM.
All right, a very quiet start here for DFM. Things have only gotten more difficult. Budget round as well.
This is similar to their pistol round, this one, in terms of the same wall.
Yeah,
they're going to continue to split now. 2 to 3. Well, now 2 to 2 as they try to come here through the A side and are forced back.
I do. Well, okay, the fight's not over yet. Hold on, I'll hold my thought.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, a bit of a duel there in mid-connector and a shutdown as well. Oh, flip is so good. We caught the tail end of Anthem getting executed back there.
2G here's
Spike dropped and picked back up.
Well handled by going back for him.
If anybody could do it, it would be him.
Yeah. The only way they lose that round is by him going for another kill though, so he did great.
2 sets of footsteps, but he doesn't overextend. He waits for back, which is now gone.
That was not as good though,
Okay,
but
almost still impressive.
Well played.
6 to 2 now.
DFM did alright damage though,
RRQ.
in terms of
What
this
I
one.
was going to mention was,
So they're at least keeping the
EJ
economy
pushes
kind of
out
low.
on that. I think it was the high tide.
This
You
isn't...
see it
I'm
that
worried
low.
for them though.
Right here.
They need like every other round
That's the type of
really.
progression that then leads to some of those other rounds where he does overextend a bit, right? Because he's like, well, it worked that round, so why not continue? I mean, he's good enough to do it, but there is a time and place for it. It does work in their favor this time around, and that, the operator's still
on attack
around for RRQ.
Let's watch EJ closely now, see how he uses it. It did seem like as long as he was being a little bit more conservative, he was in okay shape. Once again, utility pushed out here into B, but RRQ basically ignores the site entirely.
It's a nice way of clearing this without using the dog.
Oh, this is
their hard-earned utility. Kind of for nothing.
It's actually a very nice way of clearing this without the dog.
Very impressive from RRQ. We haven't seen this kind of
Do the cascade here and then have a flash here, and they get all the same positions, so you can get closer and then you can use the dog to clear sight. It's really cool.
The whole intention is at the end of the day, you've got Cosmic Fight.
The Harbor Sky combo is just great. It's so nice.
If the attackers use their lockdown first, not a problem at all.
Beautifully done.
Punished for using his ult.
Got the lockdown coming in.
Oh, and they've used Seekers, and meanwhile, Flips already has a main.
They
so
have their
RRQ,
own
they just have to buy
ults
time.
that combo so well for this. Killjoy ult to push there, that's why they're going aggro. They want to try to kill the Killjoy.
Oh, a flash over here, and it doesn't even matter.
Dude, he's been so good in this.
Counter lockdown
He's
set
so
up
good.
here. Taka J.
Oh, nice shot.
Gets that kill on to EJ.
Yeah, but they're still trapped. Zephyr has to push out.
Nicely handled. I like the idea from DFM. They realized that they had to push them, right? They had a Killjoy ult that would force them back, and then they had the Astra ult that could just cover the spike, right? And just with those two comboed, you'd win. So they had to go aggro. Zephyr once again is just...
And here's the thing, I keep going back to
He's
this,
crushing dreams.
Again, in terms of pure firepower, DFM looked to be ahead in Week 2's matches, right? DFM was putting up a great fight. In fact, their counter-stratting and prep against Gen G's Fracture as well was so good. It was so clean. It was so intentional. But now that suggests not able to frag out, right? RRQ actually having all these setups where DFM is actually playing the exact pacing that RRQ wishes for. DFM just simply cannot pop off. And now that the firepower's been shut down, RRQ is always going to be one step ahead in strats. This timeout is going to have to turn the tides entirely if they want to go to a map 3.
Yeah, this is, again, such an important match. So much gravity.
Can BBL still qualify?
Here.
I mean, yes, but it's going to be insanely hard.
One team is going to come out here with the first.
They got a little bit unlucky because they played K-Corp first.
And be in existential peril as far as the tournament is concerned. So far, we've seen really great plays here from RRQ. EJ does seem to occasionally overextend when he gets the operator. It's not the only thing that's...
Astra Viper's fine as well. Astra Harbor, sorry, is fine as well.
Overall, they look very strong. DFM, they've had some good ideas. They do seem to get occasionally baited into using
you play everyone.
Trying to take these sites. It does seem like RRQ has their brains downloaded, so to speak.
It's a late timeout? Yeah, I agree with you.
As we now go into round 10.
Yeah, DFM, I like that you called that out because DFM's stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? They ideally would not want to invest too much to get in, but because they keep losing
and then
some
back
of the
down
rounds,
to eco.
kind of feeling like they have to play on the cautious
Chat,
side,
when are
right?
these teams
They're on
going
the
to
side of
start
caution,
doing
and then
light
that
armor?
means they don't have enough to fight back against the retake.
There can't be this many teams that there can't be this many teams that don't believe in the light armor.
You have an alarm bomb for your alarm
in terms
bomb.
of light armor buying.
Turret for your turret. And so the firefight comes down. It has actually been a pretty good trade.
It just has to be ignorance, I guess.
Is fighting back so far.
Yeah, but once
or they're too busy with their own stuff.
Before deja vu. You gotta push. Yeah, you gotta leave this time. So they're making the adjustments from the last time they were in a similar position. They say, okay, RRQ, they haven't done any crazy like mid flanks on us just yet. Let's see if anyone does
6 teams,
come in from
6
mid,
teams
and if not,
from
we can either choose to go
EMEA.
through mid, or we can go back
It's
to
either
EIP.
3 or 2 from NA, I can't remember.
No, they've picked up some
And
weapons
then
as well.
2 from
So all things considered, yeah, give it to
Pacific.
Takeshi. He's got that Viper's Pit if the plant goes
So it's
down.
only those numbers at the moment.
Now, RRQ,
I like this
I would
move.
say if the Viper's Pit does come up,
Yeah, I
RRQ
like this
just,
move
just
that
saves,
2G
right?
did.
Just say, okay, you guys use
Well, can't do it if you don't have a Viper.
Oh my!
Oh my God!
Oh, he did so well. He played this so well.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, though, William. Yeah, if you
The understanding of what to do in the moments at the moment is just great. They look so good, by the way.
A misstep there from DFM. I think the Viper needs to stay in the back. That's the only way you're going to close.
They're playing
that
these
spot
situations really well.
Well, I mean, DFM just so concerned about
What's this
defender
50
spawn,
on this
right?
one, the low line?
That they don't even think about the fact that I mean, let's be fair, 2G just. Okay, well, first of all, just partying like it's.
Dude, they're having
years
so
over
much
for
fun.
RRQ,
Oh my
it's
god.
not even the end of the
Okay,
first half, you have
DFM have
but,
to. Dude, they have to get
I mean,
both of
2G
these
was
rounds,
just
really.
wide out in the open. That's not a spot that DFM would have likely expected. But again, eco round, sure. The
RRQ
result
look
doesn't change
drilled
anything.
though, right? They
Feels
just
a
got
little
little set
bad for
protocols that
DFM.
they do. Like they're making Sky just look insane. Flash goes in. If the flash hits, then obviously they'll smoke and then suck, or a different version depending on which. Or we saw earlier they sucked and stunned if they were gonna fight it. Like their protocols that they have at the moment are sick, and it's a lot of it's based off if the Sky flash hits or whatever.
Getting kill after kill and making the comeback a possibility.
Yeah, they look really good. They've been thinking a lot about stuff. Even over towards Haven again, like that you could tell they did done a lot of homework.
They've lost so much control of Art. They're keeping control of B connector, so
they look way
oh,
better
what a
prepped.
swing from Suggest!
And pings them there in the rib.
Yeah, jiggle peek.
And does it and escapes beautifully.
That was entirely set up for Rada, and yet EJ able to get out. He gets
Oh
another.
He is
God,
crazy
that
though.
was so
Like
good.
he
And
is
now it's just
actually
Taka J.
crazy.
But if anybody could pull it off, it would be Taka J. Going to be hit from either side. As we see 2G pull back a little bit behind the harbor.
At least he's only doing it in the buy rounds where they can't pick up the gun and go crazy with it.
But the Seekers are coming. They know. They know he's stuck here on this side of the wall. Taka J has to leave the pit. He has to rotate all the way back out. This is his only hope.
He's got 10 seconds. He's going to try to set up a plant. He does have enough time, but 2G can now get a new position.
Oh my, okay.
And with
Damn.
spam.
Damn. What the hell was that?
Whoa. What a decision. He lets go of the
What
plant.
the
It was
hell was
literally
that?
like half a second from being completed.
Yeah.
And he just catches a glimpse and he just swings and sprays. If he doesn't get that kill instantly, he doesn't have enough time to plant. Wow,
That was wild. I want to get a shot of that again. I'm sure we're going to catch the end of this. So he says,
oh, he doesn't even see him. He just,
you know what? You're over there.
oh my
Like my spider senses are tingling.
straight up. That's
Straight up communicating with ghosts and extraterrestrials there. That was wild.
That was
so cool. But, you know, as the fog from that last round clears, let's not forget, that was a big expense to take that round. Already EJ's back. He is taken out by Taka J.
Uh-oh. Okay, so what I wanted to say, that previous round, the kind of chaotic trades and art, that's actually when RRQ's weakness starts to show, right? When the,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, that's Xpharaoh. They're holding on to B site for now, but again, they're starting to panic a little bit. But not enough.
Beautiful round.
RRQ are good on this map. They do not want to let them plant. See how fast they flooded this. Oh my goodness.
But also just forcing detonation there to burn through so much.
Yeah,
ability.
they're very
Like
prepped
that
at the
last
moment.
round that they
Very,
won, not
very
the one that
prepped
we
on
just
both of
cast,
these
but
maps.
before that, the
It's
Vipers
kind of
were gonna be,
impressive.
okay, you won, but you had to have world-class,
I would
insane
say,
play to
how
just
many
take
coaches and
one of
assistants would be
three,
ideal for a team?
rounds.
I don't know, like
Yeah,
two, you can make it
of the rounds in the
like
first
work
half, and
pretty
yeah,
well
you're right. I
depending
mean, again,
on
this
IGLs.
also comes into play because they were
Ideal
already so
perfect
far
world,
behind,
at least for
and
me,
DFM,
I
you
have
see
something
their
in
faces as
plan that I
well.
would
They're
like
trying
to
to
do
figure
with
out what
4,
is going wrong.
where
Like,
you
they're
have
actually
like
trying to
coach
wait,
and an
trying to
analyst,
bait
coach and an
RRQ into
analyst.
panicking because
You
RRQ
know,
doesn't have enough info
you
or
heavy
whatever.
focus on
But
whatever
here's
your
the
map
thing,
pick's gonna be.
they're not really setting up enough
And then you
smokes
heavy
there. They're actually just
focus
hoping
on
that
what their
RRQ
map
trips
pick's
on
gonna
their
be,
own feet a little bit,
and then you
which
have
they
basic
have
stuff
done
for
in
whatever the
weeks 1
third
and 2.
map is, so that
DFM
you're
was, I
crazy
think,
heavy
somewhat
prepped.
relying on that, and
That's like
RRQ said no.
It's like something that I want to try in the future at one point. Like say it was like me and then Sean, and then we both had an analyst. We knew that we're gonna pick Haven, right? They got a pan of like Pearl or whatever. So you heavy prep the Haven. Heavy prep it while they're heavy prepping like Ascent or whatever is most likely to get picked against you, and then you just have insane prep. It's all completely new. You just got the best anti.
I mean, the way they're looking now, again,
it's a lot of papers and notes. It's just the same as normal.
Once someone overextends just a bit, we saw Xfero.
That's an ideal world of something that I want to try that I think would work in this. But yeah,
those are the
you can make it work with like 2-1, I guess. But one if you have a really good IGL who's going to put in a lot of work outside of the
and that's
game.
what they panic. So DFM has to use that to their advantage. Now they are going to be on the defensive side, so DFM, I almost worry that in their head they're thinking, well, we got to push out. We got to push out and take control of the map.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Let's say what's up, dude. I'm good.
I think they're just going to wait for that. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, switch coaches for maps. Yeah, so coach comes in for the first map that he's prepped in. Second coach comes in for the second map that you've prepped. That's what I'd want. I'm not sure you're allowed to, honestly, but I think that was in my opinion, that's the thing that I would like to try the most. I think that would work well, but
RRQ's waiting.
You would obviously have to have a coach that you would trust well. That's why I kind of said Sean is like my example.
Well, they're ready and set up for B, right? They're just continuing to check if anyone has pushed out of mid or aggresses on B. No one has, but they've made noise on A main. So now the Harbor and the Jet for detonation, they cannot leave because they're like, whoa, there were people here.
Okay, DFM have to win a pistol. Like, they literally have to. It's so done. I mean, even this is probably already done. It's going to be very hard for them, but
cold hard decision to just go for a retake.
Yep, they're going to come
this is looking nice. Let's see where they can get that plant.
We see the rest of DFM now racing around up through the top of the map.
Yeah, they did not look outwards, so there's a little bit of an area. They did not look towards the sea with this plant, so there's a little bit of an area where you can probably defuse this and not be seen.
They have a guiding light, and they still have the high tide and another cascade as well.
DJ trades it out, 2 for 2.
They get another pick, but time already spent. Someone has to stick and get this to half if they want to get an advantage. They're trying to draw out the Killjoy utility. They know both.
I think you might be able to stick this on the edge.
More shots come through there. Lamore gets a kill and
yeah,
another.
You have to go to this angle. No! Okay, nicely done though. Nicely done.
First win.
Yeah, I had to go to a bit of a deeper angle than I was originally talking about.
Getting 3 kills in a row in the back there. Beautifully done.
Yeah, they
he's just
just enough time. So
what is that for him? The 6th in pistol. 6 out of these 2 pistols.
Just comes in and says, I don't even need the help of that damage because I'll just get headshots all day.
And now we've got a very easy round here for RRQ. A likely 11th round win.
Well, this has been every single game this week's just been like, well, not this week, but at least the past 2 days, it's just been so one-sided.
Now, if it was, 11 and
where's my close games?
DFM might have, gone for a 4 spike.
It's interesting though. You're starting to see a real difference between teams that can prep really well and teams that
when they're down and in peril. They start
to maybe look
a
bit better by having no demos out there.
So let's just all stack B. If they do take A, it's probably going to be even harder. But I think sometimes you
Sen NRG should be close. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's going to be a sick game.
Does seem to be on a trajectory.
Yeah, nice round on this one as well. Maybe they looked into what they like to do. I really think RRQ have done so much work on them, and they know that they like to stack ecos very early in the rounds because Sky was just constantly using all the flashes for just info here. Hit over towards site, no one here, confidently ran in on his own. Like, they've done so much work. I'm really impressed with how much work RRQ did in this prep.
Catch these kills in the last moment so they can make sure they get the ult points that they want to close out this map.
NRG could get smashed? Nah, they have demos now. They'll be fine. It'll be close.
As soon as
they're gonna come here,
if DFM doesn't
Gorilla will stop.
Right before the spike explodes, RRQ is gonna pop flash and move out. They're actually just gonna check right now.
Oh, he dogged earlier. Okay. He dogged and then flashed to see if anyone took back. So I saw a flash as well late.
Oh, this is brutal from Flip. He does have to reload. Oh, he dodged!
No, man. How was they getting away with so much on this?
Wow.
Oh my God. 11-3 now.
I gotta say, Tasteless, there's not too many times when casting Valorant that you try to tell the worst case scenario and it's actually way worse than what you imagined, but that was one of those rounds. I mean, DFM, they did everything correctly, right? They stacked, and then they said, okay, let's just try to get a pick and die to the spike, and then Flips just says, nah, not in my book.
Man, that was such a crazy round there. Flip, out of control, getting those kills there. So close to the final moments before victory here for RRQ. DFM, again, a very tough
Gonna do the Fnatic? Alright, let's see.
And speaking of B, it looks like RRQ is going to be headed that way right now.
They did, RRQ did very good in that eco to let the Sky try and farm the eco kills to make sure that they could get AWP and ult into this round to overwhelm. So I like that they were prepping ahead for this one.
Okay, looks like, again, it's going to be RRQ slowly taking this lead here.
Alright, so Zenfree here just in time.
Yeah, you do not want to peek this with your HP.
Oh, but they don't hear any noise, so Suggest doesn't come. Suggest is concerned about the flank.
This means Suggest is way out of position.
Do they enter? Do they enter the cove?
Oh my god, beautifully done by Zenfree.
Spike down B.
Well, now that the spike is down, everyone can just rest easy. They don't know where Xpharaoh is.
Yeah, and Suggest finds him getting a critical
good damage done though. Like honestly, good damage done. Armor rebuy, gun.
That was a rocky one too.
Let's see how this goes in. So we're now gonna get a big swing round. I say big swing round. It's like do or die still, really.
DFM has played on Pearl. Suggest seemed to heavily stand by on the B side, actually. And obviously their attack as well. And sometimes that might come down to the opping as well. Right now, obviously, they don't have the creds to get the operator. Nice Euro cosplay, by the way, on that watch party.
Yeah.
When does Bind come out back into pro play? For the whatever the sixth week is. I don't know what date that is. I guess it's like 1st of May or something around there.
The Killjoy setup is just to buy time on B. Everything is set
May the 3rd to the 5th.
As cleanly as it could. This time the backup's just a bit faster for DFM as well.
Gorilla, yeah. What the hell's going on?
B, but it's actually just a bait. You can see EJ's running around back here, drawing them away. He is eventually picked off as they're going to try to come over here into A.
Yeah, it was all just a ruse. And because they win the fight in A main, they actually just wait in A main.
Gorilla, what happened to their 4-week roll? Just in the bin, I guess.
Reckoning comes out.
Yep, it's time. And they need to take this round so badly. Zenfree coming in here, getting to push. DFM going to try to come in here with a recover. The fuse is canceled. Okay, with a big kill. Turret shot down. Spam shots from Flip. Takes Rita out.
Yeah, but they didn't check for 2GE. 2G's going to come in from the side.
He's still defusing. He's still defusing. He stops. In the bubble, retreats. Taken out.
1v1.
11 HP? He's never going to stick this.
Oh
my. Huge. That was huge. Okay. Damn, dude. They have such low money as well.
You see him panicking there and say, oh, I should probably save this rifle.
Probably save my gun for the next round.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, we've had players not buy in their upcoming rounds earlier this morning as well across the world. So,
yeah,
you know,
that was really
lost,
strong.
Huh?
Yeah, Gorilla, I don't blame you.
Gun lost to the void.
I do not blame you. I don't know how you're even going to practice. I don't know when you're going to find time to practice.
Told why, but we need to have the most perfect rounds in a row here from DFM, or they're going to be in 0-3. They're going to be, if they lose here, at the very bottom of the pile.
Yeah, RRQ's prep just way better. Just way better. At least both of these teams, when I was watching them, they looked relatively even, but this is just massive prep
there. Better shot at making it to Masters over Zeta Division. I mean, they're looking just better and better. They're looking more and more explosive. And yet, the fans of DFM starting to lose hope here in the stadium, but it's not over yet. We've seen crazier things.
It's possible.
You hesitated there. You're like, well, I don't know if we've really seen
in a universe
you have 4 days of prac
between
between the non-bind and the bind
Dr. Strain
game.
would say there's at least one possibility here.
It's possible that they win every round from here on out.
I mean,
it's
it's doable, but obviously you wanna.
It's unlikely.
You also, like it's so dependent on who you play, whether it's good or not. Like they just threw some RNG in there. Okay.
And so because of that,
8
RRQ
chances.
says, hey, let's just force the fight here.
What's up,
Make
Imi?
sure
How you
they don't get
doing?
this ult door for free.
Do I ever rest, bro? I get sleep.
They don't even
I get
and
rest.
you see that gravity well. We've seen her actually.
Man,
use a
this
lot of
is
utility
this is
just to
nothing
get
in comparison.
control
We're fine,
early on,
man.
both on the defensive and attacking side.
By the way, when everything is down to it, an unconventional, excuse me, push from the defender's side up into the bottom of mid.
Look at this crack that Omimore's watching.
Uh-oh.
Just a sliver so he can spam through the wall with the Vandal, trying to get those wall shots. Yeah, he does have the spike. Omimore does have the spike.
Kind of a weird game. I think that they weren't expecting to see that many players over there in mid. DFM does collapse back. Spike has still not been planted.
RRQ, by the way, has control of both sides as the attackers right now. Xfera already through B. He's going to get the flank, and he's going to be much quicker than DFM would expect.
I mean, it's done, surely. Look at the Astra. Give me the Astra.
Before he can get the lockdown.
Oh, my.
Oh, and they've already surrounded them.
Suggest is out of the picture now.
Zenfree and Anthem.
Oh.
Anthem gets it. Flip.
2v1. Yeah, you got to use secrets. You got to do whatever you can to get this round back, but Flips gets rid of it instantly. Oh, no. Shit.
Holy.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Holy hell. Okay, well, they
Okay,
survive.
take a breather.
8 chances down to 7.
My heart
Still
almost
alive.
popped out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Gross. But we almost need a timeout right now. I mean,
Yeah, well, it's caster timeout. It just starts to pan over the players. I'm on the ground. They got to get the paddles out just to get me back into the
we've
game.
got the pulsing lights above us.
Has any of these teams been to a Masters?
Someone get Jason
Do you mean any of the players?
Okay, well, they had to
These
use the
two
Seekers, but Rada now gets
were
the
a
slot
Masters?
down.
I don't know
RRQ, they
about
have
any
more
of the others.
ultimates in their favor, but DFM, I like it. Just stack, right?
Yeah.
Stack and then go for the retake on A. They've been trying to fight for this A main control. They think we care about this so much.
These two
so
as well?
let's just prioritize this. And the other reason they stack is because RRQ actually is on an eco, right? So they don't want to give any.
Oh,
This is
Northception.
smart.
Okay, yeah.
I do feel like plays like this, they have a certain number of times they can be used like this, right? I mean, I feel like especially when you're going to try to come back like this. Again, not a bad idea, but just pointing out they've done it several times now.
The only flaw I see with it is they give up actually. They don't even plant like the Jet, who can get away for free, right? Over on A or mid. So,
Take Gem Rita.
once the spike
Wait,
goes
what
out,
team?
you actually
What
don't
team were they in?
know
What
where any
land
you
is
have
that?
no
RRQ is.
information.
Yeah, you have zero information.
And you know, it's almost like, well, you know, if you get dropped in the first 1 or 2 moments, that firepower can go away. Now they've got.
They suspect it. They're not making noise
Oh,
because they
boy.
suspect. No, they, okay.
Okay. Well, that was important.
Well, they're
Again,
going for a
always on
retake
point.
again.
Now imagine if that gun was a judge.
Oh, then the old Zeta. Oh, okay, nice.
Well,
nice,
okay,
nice.
so you know their hand is shown.
Flips spots that. And
Berlin? See, I wasn't there, so I
They
can't remember
imagine
that
it's
one.
the
That's
majority
my
coming
excuse
here.
for that.
Now, EJ just watching to see if there's another singular flank, but a great setup from
Oh
RRQ.
my God, Flip is so good with a great rotation. 2 versus 2 now. Knives drawn, EJ ready.
And Reckoning's available as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
they
Juji
can
even
just
buy
stick this
time,
in
yeah.
theory. You're gonna have
He
to
can
go for
force the
hero
stuns
play.
here.
Oh, and EJ's just gonna come through. Oh my God, he doesn't see anything.
Oh my God.
He doesn't see anything. He's right back out.
The lockdown, the lockdown.
You'd have
Dude,
time
should
for
go
this,
up.
right?
He can't stop it.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, you had to descend it.
That's
Had to
all right.
descend
Great
it.
round there. Detonation.
Okay,
You see these
still
rounds,
holding
it's
on.
a nail biter.
It
So
is not
what
convincing at
happens
all,
there is
but they're
EJ is
still holding
hoping
on.
that the Reckoning will show him exactly where the DFM players are, and then he can get an easy pick on the diffuser. But then the Cove is there, so EJ's like, shoot, I actually have to enter, but then I would get detained anyway. So EJ spends a little bit of extra time trying to figure out what to do. He backs out in time, but
you know, we've seen this in both map 1 as well as map 2, is that Detonation can get wins, DFM can get wins, but they have to pay for it with utility. And you know, they're going to be a little bit more broke this time around. Are they going to pull it
Now
off?
they
Because
suck heavy
RRQ,
over
again,
towards
one
A,
win
and then they
away,
go B. That's
and
good.
they've won the entire best of 3.
yeah, and I like that you mentioned it, right? This time, sure, in that singular round, DFM, you trade your ult for theirs, and it's fair, but then RQ's like, well, we've actually got 2 more ultimates, so, you know, no big deal. And it was the eco for RQ, let's remember that. I mean, a costly round for DFM.
Well, they're just not going to stop this plant. In fact, Flip just shoots through there, takes out Takajay.
Little greedy.
He got the harbor ult only to
He
retake
did get a
this.
little bit of damage, but
Plant is down.
just one more burst and his location is
Plant is down 4
for the
people in the
entire enemy
spot.
team.
They lost the only person that can block vision other than the harbor.
TJ with a great escape there.
That is a
He does
nightmare.
not stop any attempt to defuse here. Another smoke comes down. Oh,
Oh no! They're trying to force the
Absolute
half, but they
nightmare.
all just sit together and get spammed at
yeah.
once.
They
Oh,
were
he
all
went for the other
just carrying
side.
bullets.
Went for the
Somehow
opposite
they're
side.
just gonna stick it. They're just gonna stick it.
Anthem?
And he's just spinning around.
Oh my god,
Somehow
what
they
a
were able
bold
to get a
man,
straight
and it
shot
worked.
through.
That was sick.
Well,
That was
what?
so sick. Again, let me
Anthem.
try and
Is that
explain that.
somebody
Obviously,
flying
when you
around,
look at
grabs
this, right, you would be
Matrix
mad
dodgy
to
bullets
defuse from this side.
On one knee.
You're out in the open
That's
more, they can
insane.
spam you.
I
So
actually-
I hope the
that's why they're
players in
heavy
Matrix
spamming over
watch.
towards
That's
the
the
right
next action
side.
sequence I want to see.
That's smart.
He's actually not even moving
There it
for
is.
the first half.
Whoa, bullets going all around him.
Oh my god.
Dude, how are they still here?
That's insane. 'Cause the
They're
pace
still here,
had to have
that's
been in
so
the right
good.
place because the bullets went all around
Yeah,
him. All
yeah.
around him. Well, I think a good timeout from RRQ, right? You've still got
Yeah, nice
enough
decision
room where
making
you
from
don't
him
have
though.
to
We got to
panic,
give him that.
But more than anything,
We saw
the
that.
importance of this timeout is
We
to
saw
just
another team do
cool
that.
off
I
DFM.
want to say it
They're
was
starting to heat up.
C9, but I
Well,
might be wrong.
Just let them cool off, and maybe some of your own players as well, right? Just say, hey, what we've been
Someone
doing
did that
has
where
been working
they
well.
diffused
Yeah,
from
I
the
was
side
looking at this
nearest to
side,
the
from
to the
beginning of
water,
the day, very well made fan sign for Zenfree here.
and everyone else was spamming the right side.
It's very cool to see the audience fill up.
Oh, it's so
and
nice.
people from all over, you know, it's so cool. It's a reminder of how cosmopolitan Seoul's become here. That we get to have these fans that can come down and watch the teams play here, the countries that they're from.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, you know, if you're a fan yourself, you can come watch some Valorant and explore Seoul, right? So it's a win-win for
Yeah.
everyone.
Okay.
Just a great place for us to be here now with everything kind of recovering.
And now that we're back,
It's
back
getting
to
lower,
normal here.
and every single time there's
DFM,
like
they're
2 of them
continuing that
alive.
streak. You know, we said earlier on they have to win
It was
every single
Zeppa.
round.
Okay, nice,
If they're gonna
nice.
tie
Okay,
this
well,
up,
dude, I'm kind of.
If they're going to go to
I think
OT, and
at
I'll
least
tell
I
you
got
what,
the
so
team
far they've
right.
done it.
Nice
There
memory
are
from
many
you
more
as well.
rounds to go. We do have.
I think, yeah, I think that sounds right.
It's going to be
I think that
Suggest here with the
sounds right.
operator.
Here.
Okay, so Suggest with the operator.
Okay,
th-
early
surely
question
they
mark
suspect
created,
this if they
early
can
question
grab
mark
the creds. Now, on
got
top
rid
that,
of
they
just straight
heard
with the
RRQ
flash there.
heard
They
the
cleared
guiding
that
lights come
instantly.
out
With
on
that
AP,
information,
so they
Sky's
have to
going to
suspect the
rotate.
Jet would be there, 'cause we've
So
seen that
nicely done from
starting at
DFM.
lock-in with Loud showing
Although
up
RRQ
Sky and the
did good
Jet,
to
now
create
we'll
the
see
instant
actually
question
DFM
mark.
has been doing that heavily
It
in the
has
previous
been
games as well.
nullified, and we're going to have
So
a
they
heavier stack.
correctly
So yeah,
gamble on just
DFM,
heavy
3
rotating
people
beams.
in the
So
right spot for
Dictive,
this.
the ops
Kind of
most
nice.
likely on A. Let's go for a B hit. DFM, they don't have to rush this. You have ultimates. Once again, yep, the pit used just to buy time, and then you've got
Viper ult
the
as well
Seekers
to
push
stop
them
the
back
plant.
out.
Oh, this Viper's pick, can it save this killjoy in time? It
Ooh, they're
cannot as
taking more
Flip takes
control,
Rita
though.
out.
Okay, so they know Flips has made it through B connector, but otherwise they know the site
Yeah,
has been
okay.
backed out, right? And here's
Decision
Suggest is still
to go back.
watch
Right, so
game.
it's all
This
around
is
how
the
fast this
most
question mark gets
important
cleared
moment
again.
for Suggest right now.
Suggest has basically
How
always
long does it
gotten
take
those
for this
first
question
picks.
mark to
no,
get cleared?
But there's a crazy lurk
They're
coming
going to be a
out.
little bit
We've got
scared here
Flip
when does
actually
Sky
is
get
gonna
the
come
flash.
through
That's
mid.
going to
I
be the
don't
main
think
thing
it's
to
gonna
clear this.
actually
They don't
work
really
unless
want to
he's gonna be
jump
able to
spot.
clear.
Oh, dude, he had dog the whole
He's
time.
just gonna wait.
Dog goes in,
He's gonna
dog
wait for
clears
back.
this.
He's gonna try to cut
Yep,
off the
okay.
backup here.
That's good enough for them.
Oh, he gets the advantageous angle.
This is going to draw the
my
crosshairs
gosh.
away. Suggest can't cover the area.
Okay, they're
Flip
still
is
holding
eventually
on.
taken out by Anthem,
It's gonna
but
be
the
hard,
plan
though.
is going to come
It's
down
going to be
to
so
A.
hard, Astro.
Exactly. It's enough time for RRQ to get in. Suggest just trying to stop the plant, but it's not enough. And now the Cosmic Divide. DFM, they're starting to have to waste so many seconds on this retake.
Oh,
Oh.
looks like Suggest.
Oh,
Ball
no.
went
How are they?
out. The hardest round yet here for DFM. If they can't take it, they will
Okay,
lose
no.
this. And it's
okay.
now down to just Takajay.
Nicely
He's
done for
picked
RRQ.
up, and
Nice
that
call
is
on
how
this to
we
go
wrap
instantly
this
back
up.
as well. Very
RRQ
decisive.
wins 2-0
Good prep.
in this
Good
best
call
of
in.
3.
RRQ.
Pharaoh
they
did great
endured 2 weeks
as well, just in both
of
of the
being
maps.
almost laughed
Yeah,
at
they
by
look cool.
so
They
many
look good.
fans around the world saying RRQ, the obvious last place team here in Pacific. Right, RRQ was a team that global fans of VCT were mentioning when they were comparing who might be the worst teams of each league so far, and they come back and say, that's not true, we're still in it. We're still in it for the running for a spot in the playoffs. We get our win. And
Who do
now
I think
DFM remains
wins
in
paper
last
Rex or
tied for last
T1?
place. Actually,
Ooh.
now that they played their extra match here in week 3, they are the singular last place for
That's actually, yeah,
today.
that's a
Of
rough one, I'm
0-3
not sure.
match scoreline.
T1 have got a lot better than I thought they would.
Honestly, really great
Like,
map.
I thought they would always be pretty
Overall,
good,
these
but they
two
got
teams here, and there's
they
so
got there
many
pretty
moments,
fast.
though, that you can see DFM, they have some pretty unique takes and pretty unique strategies, especially when we got into the later half, especially when they're really down. They do seem to favor just mass stacking.
It's still pretty early for them to implement him, but maybe you lot are right. It's been like, what, a week and a half? They could have...
debate out the resources, the utility there.
Yeah, maybe.
From detonation and when to pull back and then when to come right back in and retake.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I think today